Probably Larry Bird.
Maddie, you look amazing during Athletes Unlimited. As far as transitioning to the league, what is your main focus?
Yeah, Athletes Unlimited was great for me this year. Just to be able to, be a lot of different positions, and obviously to win it was a goal of mine. But just makes me feel, confident coming into the season and just trying to build off of that and, all the success I had there.
I'll text you one last question. You got the #1 pick for us, Ring and Page. How are you feeling?
I mean,
So excited.
I feel pretty good. I mean, we were at the lottery. I was excited. I don't know if I was excited as Pam and Kurt and everyone yelling, but, 'cause I was like, all the cameras are watching, like, act cool, act cool.
Maddy, you've been around this organization for a while now. There's a lot in you right now. Obviously, Paige, you're getting ready to go to a new building next year. You got a new coach and all that. Talk about the different feel around here right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a new exciting feeling. So just to be a part of it and see how much the organization has grown just in my short time. And I think, there's a lot of like great buzz, a lot of new players, exciting players. So I'm excited what we're building here. And obviously, finding out yesterday that, I'm going to be here next year also is great. And, this is something I definitely want to be a part of.
Maddy, talk a little bit about yourself and 3 things I want to ask you that you can't live without, and then 3 words to describe yourself.
3 things I can't live without. God, my family, lattes. 3 words to describe myself. I would say persistent, relentless, and caring.
Thank you.
You had a strong rookie campaign. What are your goals for the year?
That's all right. Just continue to be the best player I could be. To have a real off season, I was able to train and really focus on my body and what I needed to do physically to get stronger and what I needed to do on the court. So just having faith in your preparation, knowing that you did everything you can to be successful this year, and do whatever the team needs me to do.
Maddy, outside the result, how much fun was it to be back on college campus for a game?
Oh, so fun. I mean, I've never played at Notre Dame, so my parents, they came out. I was so happy just to, be there and be there for Reek. Obviously, it's a really cool experience. Hopefully we play Villanova one day.
As she looks at Pam to go
maybe you
make
can
that
get
happen.
that done, but, I think, when you leave college, you never think you're going to play there again. And it's such a cool opportunity that everyone, a lot of schools are opening up their campuses for WNBA teams to play.
What's the next layer of your game that you're building?
Definitely focused a lot on 3-point shooting and just being more consistent and confident knocking that down. I think that'll be a key piece, for us this year, and just putting in a lot of preparation there. And then I think, something I pride myself on is like the extra possessions, offensive rebounds, running the floor, always doing those hustle plays.
How has the AU helped you develop the game?
Just being able to play so many different positions, literally 1 through 5, you're guarding, Izzy Harrison, and then the next play you're bringing the ball up. So just really being able to be versatile and, be comfortable in a lot of different roles.
How's wedding planning been going? How have you been balancing that with just everything?
So it's going really good. I'm not sure if you asked my mom, she would say the same thing. We're getting married after the season, so it's just been great, but we did most of the stuff before. I got my dress already, we picked the venue, we're getting married at the Villanova Chapel, so did most of the hard stuff, the tasting. Steve's on his own picking the cake, so hopefully it's a good one. But most of that's done. I guess the guest seating chart will be my July project, probably.
Maddy, it's been a really big year for you personally with the growth last season and then the AU performance in the offseason. Just kind of reflect on that success, what it means, when you first went to Villanova. Did you think that you'd be here one day as a key piece on the WNBA?
I think gratitude is something that always, comes to mind when thinking about that. And even in my short WNBA journey so far, when I got to Villanova, I never knew what was coming. I didn't think I was going to get, drafted 3rd. We were going to have that much success. I was going to have that much success. So, kind of trying to remind myself, even with this journey, there's so much more ahead that, I don't know about, or that's going to happen. So just trying to be present in the moment and knowing that, things are normally going to work out or unfold and that you might not be what you expected. So trying to keep that mindset throughout my journey, but it's always cool to reflect on the past and be wow, I didn't think I would be, on a WNBA team. It just wasn't something I always thought about, okay, college, and then I didn't know what next until I was probably a junior in college.
Maddy, you're one of 3 returning players for this team. What's been the key during training camp and preseason, just building that chemistry so quick with a lot of new players?
Yeah, I think just focus on building chemistry and knowing like there's gonna be like some live ball turnovers because like people don't know like okay you like to cut, you like to do this, you like to refuse a screen, so just getting more comfortable. But I think we have a great group who's really competitive and who's really just bought into Coach Chris's like whole philosophy and process. So I'm excited for what's to come.
And what's your assessment? You just talked about the coach. What's your assessment on the new coaching staff?
Yeah, I mean, I really like them. I think just the energy they bring every single day is so positive. I love how efficient everything is, and it's like, the offense, a movement offense is something, I played in college the whole time, so I love the cuts. I love the read and react. I'm just, excited to be a part of it.
We have time for one on the Zoom. Rob, go ahead.
Hey, Rob Johnson from the Hoodie Finish. Maddy, she's into her 3rd year. How are you stepping into more of a leadership role, both vocally and through your play, especially knowing how much value you see as a catalyst?
Yeah, I feel like from a leadership role as a player, like on the court, it's just, leading by example and, just continuing to make winning plays for your team, whatever that takes. And then, like, off the court, I feel like, I'm kind of a lead by example person, but, last year I really tried to take it upon myself to, bring the team in for huddles, like little things like that, I think, do make a difference. And it's like, okay, the other teams have an 8-0 run and you take that second to really come together, like maybe that stops the run. So just trying to focus on that and, use my voice wherever I can.
Maddy, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.